On April 1, 1938, Senate Bill 161 was signed into law by Governor Hugh White. This bill created the Mississippi Highway Safety Patrol. The patrol received 3,300 applicants and 633 were selected. After completing the physical and mental examinations, 97 were chosen to attend the school. Of those recruits, 53 graduated as patrolmen. Since its inception in 1938, the MHP has been dedicated to its motto of courtesy, service, and safety. Created to promote safety on the Mississippi highways, today's troopers have evolved to perform a wide range of law enforcement services for our state. So, what was Class Number 1 like, you ask? The class was held at Camp Shelby in Hattiesburg and lasted for 30 days with no compensation. There were 4 instructors. 1 came from Texas, 2 from Louisiana, and 1 from Arkansas. What began with just 53 troopers navigating the dust and gravel of Mississippi's early roads has grown into a force of over 600 strong, standing guard over the arteries of a modern state. From dirt paths to superhighways, the Mississippi Highway Patrol has evolved, but its heart has never changed. It's a story of resilience, progress, and unwavering dedication to protecting the people of Mississippi. As the roads have stretched farther and the challenges grown greater, so too has the strength, courage, and commitment of those who wear the badge. The journey continues, and the legacy lives on.
Sunday noon, January 19th, 2025. It seemed the gates of hell had opened and swallowed 70 poor souls, who were immediately whipped up into a nervous whirlwind of haircuts and running that finally ended early Monday morning, leaving all of us to wonder what we had gotten ourselves into. In that single day, we were molded from civilians to cadets and would spend the next 18 weeks being molded from cadets to troopers. This was a day-by-day process where we were pushed harder and harder, past new barriers to new heights we never thought possible. Every chow line was a test of precision. Every class was another test we had to overcome. We had been tried in all aspects of life, physically, mentally, spiritually, and came off as conquerors in every class. Patrol school is a forge that uses sweat and blood instead of heat and pressure as a fuel, changing men and women into a material harder and more precious than any blacksmith has ever produced.
This was a closing statement written by a cadet for his class video nearly 20 years ago. It's really not surprising, but this could have been applied to any cadet class, maybe even as far back as Class 1. Let's be clear. The Mississippi Highway Patrol will never be in pursuit of numbers to fill their ranks. Examples can be found using that approach around the country, and it is ineffective, unsustainable, unfair to the public, and in many cases, dangerous. The citizens of Mississippi want and deserve professionals, qualified applicants who are focused, dedicated, and driven by purpose, not perks or pats on the back. This isn't just a job. It is truly a calling, and it demands more, and it deserves more More discipline, more grit, more heart. We're not simply filling positions, we're building a team. We want a future trooper to pursue the call. If you're here just to wear a uniform and clock in, this isn't the place for you. If you don't put others before yourself, this isn't your job. If you want to come to trooper school because of someone else's dream, don't apply because you won't last. If you're not ready to give it everything, this career is not for you. We don't fill vacancies, we forge troopers. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will make all the difference on the road. And in this line of work, only the committed and dedicated will survive and excel. Now let's look at just a few examples in this video of what cadets are exposed to during trooper school. Here is Captain Reed Harrington, MHP Training Director.
Hey guys, my name is Reed Harrington. I'm the Director of Training for the Mississippi Highway Patrol. Today we are having the application process for MHP Cadet Class 69. As you see behind me, we're doing the physical fitness test, which consists of a mile run, push-ups, and a shuttle run. Also, there's a medical examination and a written test. These applicants will have to go through this. They must be successful to go on to the next stage.
Bob. Whoa, get off the wall. Get off the wall. Head up. Put.
Hey, it's Master Sergeant Jackson here. We're in the gym tonight with Cadet Class 69. Tonight we will be introducing boxing. We know that some cadets haven't been in a real fight in their lives. So we don't want the first time they're in a fight, it's a fight for their lives. So tonight they may get punched in the face, and so we want to know how they respond to that type of stress. So we'll get underway here in a minute. Hey, let's go get it done.
Listen, if I blow the whistle, if I say break, that means break. Go back to your corners and I'll reset it, okay? All right? No cheap shots, no hitting in the back of the head. Everything that Master Sergeant Fry's already told y'all, remember it, okay?
Boxing in trooper school isn't about turning you into a professional fighter. It's about building grit. It teaches you what it feels like to get hit, shake it off, and keep pushing forward. Out there, hesitation can cost you everything. If you don't fight, you don't win. And if you don't win, you don't go home to your family. That's the reality. This isn't sport, it's survival. Boxing reminds you that pain is temporary, but quitting can be permanent.
My name is Trooper First Class Land out of the Greenwood District. I'm attacked for the Class 69. I want to show you a few things that we're going to look for in the chow line. If you'll come with me. Westmoreland, stop. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at gig lines. Make sure he's all squared away. Make sure belt keepers are all right. Make sure name tags right there. Most important thing is that Bible right there. Then we'll come back here and check these belt keepers. Make sure buttons are buttoned. Make sure his heels are together. Make sure his palms of his hands are against the seam. Carry on.
Hey, sir.
Just some of the things we look for in the cadets to make a good quality trooper.
You think nobody's looking, you're seeing what you can get away with. That does not work in this line of work.
Uninformed minds scream hazing, but CAT isn't about punishment, it's about preparation. This is MHP CAT, Corrective Action Training. It's a standard, not a punishment. It exists because this job demands perfection, not excuses. If you can't line up your shoes, button your shirt, or polish your boots correctly, why should the training staff believe you can handle the hard stuff? One misstep, one forgotten detail. That's all it takes to get someone hurt or killed. CAT reminds you, nothing is too small to matter. Pain compliance is the price you pay to burn the lesson in. You learn to use your peripheral vision, catch the details no one tells you to look for, and stay ahead of the mistake. When you're alone, there's no one to catch your slip-ups. You train until supervision is a formality. You fight through CAT because weakness gets no sympathy, only correction. You're not here to be comfortable. You're here to be ready. Today, you don't just graduate, you earn your place among those who serve with purpose, pride, and absolute commitment. You've been through the fire physically, mentally, and emotionally. You've been challenged, broken down, and built back stronger. And now you stand here not because it was easy, but because you refused to quit. At the Mississippi Highway Patrol, we don't chase numbers. We don't fill ranks just to check boxes. We build professionals. We look for individuals who are qualified, focused, and dedicated. People who don't just wear the uniform, they live up to it. People who understand that this badge represents more than authority. It represents trust. From this moment forward, everything you do reflects on this agency, this state, and every trooper who came before you. That weight is real, and it's yours now. The public won't ask how tough your training was. They'll judge you by how you perform when it counts and when things are chaotic, when the stakes are high, when there's no one else to call. And that's why we train like we do. That's why we demand more. Because average doesn't survive out there, and it sure doesn't serve with this patch on its shoulder. So take what you've learned. Take the discipline, the grit, the mindset, and carry it into every call, every stop, every moment you're in uniform. Be the trooper who leads from the front, who keeps their standard high, even when no one's watching. This badge doesn't make you better than anyone, but it demands that you be better when it matters most. Congratulations, troopers. You've earned it. Now go out there and live up to it every single day.
I heard from the heavens that clouds have been gray. Pull me close, wrap me in your aching arms. I see that you're hurting. Why'd you take so long to tell me you need me? I see that you're bleeding. You don't need to show me again. But if you decide to, I'll ride in this life with you. I won't let go till the end. So cry tonight, but don't you let go of my hand. You can cry every last tear. I won't leave till I understand. Promise me, just hold my hand. Raise your head, look into my wishful eyes. That fear that's inside you will lift, give it time. I can see everything you're blind to now. Your prayers will be answered. Let God whisper how to tell